Breaking news in the world. What up? It's Crack 40 TV. Sean Puff Daddy Combs is in jail. Shelton Tyrone Davies just got an exclusive. I just got a text. Shelton said that Puff Daddy is not crying inside of a jail cell. Sean Puff Daddy Combs is in jail, and we need to pull some coverage up and look at it, because he's not, well, I don't believe he'll get out, guys. All the rape, all the passing the girls out, whooping Cassie like that, even if that's not part of the fucking indictment, which it is. I mean, he tormented that fucking whore for 10 years, and the fucking whore turned around and took it. Hey, bitch should have left. She probably couldn't have, but, well, Jay-Z, you're next. Mark my word. March. By April, Jay-Z and Beyonce will be next. How long did it take for this indictment to come out from the raid? From the raid was what, February or early March, and then March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's typical for an indictment. That's a little long, 8 months, 7 months. That's about right, really. 6 is about average for an indictment, but for Homeland Security to come and swoop your ass up at the Hyatt NYC, well, we'll have to call the Hyatt NYC. If you're coming in on my iPhone, I'm streaming at the same time on StreamYard. Just jump over to, let me know you're here and jump over to that stream, because I'm going to be using my iPhone to call the fucking hotels and see what they're going to tell us here shortly. Just letting some people come in. Sean Puff Daddy Combs has been arrested, and I praise God for it. Occupation, covering Puff Daddy being in trouble. What's your occupation? I sell moats. Have you ever bought a moat? No way. John Doe, you still here?
I am.
I was looking
Can you
for.
hear me?
Yeah, I was looking for John Doe for a minute. Moat, no. Well, I can.
Fast.
Yeah, there's actually.
Who's Hey You?
I don't know. He builds nitrous systems. I mean, a nitrous in a moat works, but like, you got to be careful depending on what you've got in your moat if you're using nitrous. I've never made an actual moat and filled it with nitrous, but to lift them up and make them float and stuff, yeah, it'll work. We got invisible moats, floating moats, camouflage moats, ice moats. We got moats made out of fire. So hit that like button. Jump on over to the other stream where everybody's on StreamYard panel and shit. We're covering Sean Puff Daddy Combs finally. Yeah, we could do it either way, cuz. I don't think I want a moat full of nitrous, but we can use it to lift them up and stuff. We can use it. KC Farms, I ain't seen you in a minute. It's just the same thing as this one. What's up, round we go? I told you the iPhone brings more people. Sean Puff Daddy Combs, the feds picked him up, YouTube bot. He's been arrested a few minutes ago in New York. Word is he's ratted on everybody. He was walking around New York City with his son. I forget which one with the retarded name. And he was taking pictures out arrogant and cocky earlier today. He was back in New York in anticipation of the indictments. And he needs to go to jail. He is in jail. I got another one running YouTube bot. Y'all jump over onto the other stream if you want to join the StreamYard panel. We're covering Sean Puff Daddy Combs. The Atlanta Falcons just beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Round we go. Here you go. Is standard better than the other moderator? Managing or standard? Which one's the best one? If your wrench got took, don't be mad. Don't be butthurt. Nobody, please. It wasn't no individual person.
You said what, Brad?
If your wrench got took, don't be butthurt because I took everybody's. And you don't got to buy them unless you want to. That was a joke.
Yes, sir.
That's me being a smart ass, kind of. I know you don't round me go. Chris Chandler took you to SB, not Vic.
Murray's the manager, though, right?
Yeah, you are the weatherman and security.
Yes, sir. Sheriff. Certified sheriff.
Somebody named Lucas Winters says, "Hi, how are you doing today? My name is Lucas Winter. I have special needs. Do you like Lincoln Park?" Actually, yes, I fuck with Lincoln Park. I hate the singer died and shit, but yeah.
He said he's got AIDS?
No, special needs.
Oh.
Special needs. I don't know. But breaking news, Lucas Winter, Sean Puff Daddy Combs has been arrested by the feds. I'm covering it through all the other news agencies. And from what I predicted from listening to his bodyguard say it, Gene Deal said he'd be arrested by Labor Day. He had sources in the Homeland Security. He used to be Diddy's bodyguard. He spilled all the beans. I've watched all the interviews. So we'll go back in and see what we can find. The Donald Trump information inside of a moat society. The Crack 40 TV Society of Moats. You never know what kind of information we'll find out.
Con up or con up?
That's a good one. Sub up or con up.
Weather's so beautiful here in Butler, PA.
I reckon we have rain. It says coming, so I don't know if like Mother Nature's having an orgasm or what. But it is definitely Crack 40 TV, and we have breaking news that Sean Puff Daddy Combs has been arrested, facing federal charges, arrested at the High NYC late Monday in New York City, where he faces federal criminal sealed indictments, prosecutors announced, and details weren't immediately announced by prosecutors, but the hip hop mogul faces a string of sexual allegations by women in recent months who accuse him of sexual assault. What's up, Rev?
Hip hop mogul.
He ain't a modal, he's a mogul. He might own islands, but he don't own moats. So he did make that girl have a threesome or a foursome, get gangbanged by sex workers, Cassie, and made her let come up off the floor and beat her. He has done that to many other girls. He killed his wife Kim in like 2009 or whenever it was. He's had a fucking basically the reason Pimp C's dead. It'll come out eventually. I mean, that's.
He reminds me of Vince.
He is definitely Vince McMahon. In a lot of ways. Some people get wrenches back right off the rip. Congratulations. I appreciate you. I consider you a great friend if you get you a wrench. I don't need it. Everybody don't need a wrench though. I just need people that's in here 24/7. I give out way too many when I thought they was a membership in a way. When I was still a YouTube rookie, I'm still going to be 2024 Rookie of the Year, but Shania, Sean Puff Daddy Combs has been arrested. We're live on StreamYard if y'all want to jump over to that channel. I got two streams going at once. And at 11:30 in the morning, there will be a press conference.
Let me know when you want to go to the national weather.
There you go, Shania. I don't want to have to say it a million times, but I took every single wrench there was, but buttercups, chillbillies, and obviously. Mm, hell yeah. If it was Elvis, you would. And obviously, Murder Moat kept his. Murder Moat. You gotta change your name to Murder Moat. No,
That's what
Granny,
it is.
he's
I put it to Eminem. Murder Moat.
asleep.
That work. We might have a tropical storm coming up on the East Coast there.
I say that. Go ahead and tell us about that. I'm interested in this coming up off the coast.
Well, it was Category 4 moving over to Keys a little bit earlier. It moved down to Category 2. Looks like it's going to be hitting Carolinas here as a tropical storm. So, what's the tropical storm's name? Good. Good Katrina. Your laugh is fucking contagious.
It's bad in North Carolina, no schools because of flooding and storming. And it's going to be called hell in Round We Go. The lovely, wonderful Round We Go says that it's going to be called Helen.
Helen is the gun's name.
If anybody,
Round we go.
we love Round We Go.
That is confirmed, Greg. That is confirmed. Helen is the gun's name.
Helen, okay. Well, there we go. So, other news in the world, we are not continuing to cover Ernie Shell, for now at least, and permanently, but Ernie Shell does have court October 3rd, some random way. There's Sindel Haskins. Somebody lost weight. I ain't seen Sindel Haskins in a long time. I lost a lot of weight. And I moved. And I put my mom in jail for being on meth. And then I went to jail for a DUI in her car the same night. And then, well, now I'm covering Sean Puff Daddy Combs being arrested. And his butthole's going to be a place they play wild ball shortly.
Oh my God, that's gonna be hurting. But Brad, what do you think the evidence was that made them make the arrest?
Testifying, people going in front of grand juries testifying, and the phones that they seized and whatever they seized during the raids, plus whatever information from inside of a moat society they got for the lawsuits that was civil. Oh yeah, I remember. You moved to Western Kentucky, didn't you? But yeah, the grand jury busted his shit bag. And
What up? Why am I here? What up, old man Red? How you doing?
round we go.
Where's Round we go at?
She's on the other stream.
Oh, where's the Hella Bella store?
I have not seen Bella in forever. There's Zigzag. Ziggy we're live on the other chat with the panel like normal. I just went live on both two lives because Puff Daddy's been arrested in New York City. And so I just went live over here because for some reason the iPhone pulls in more people. How is Murder's hand around we go? Asks. His hand is still fucked up. He can elaborate. How's your hand, Murder?
That's about it. You said it.
Well,
hey, Crack.
Yes.
I got inside information that there's a guy on grounds of London, Kentucky, goes by the name JLR.
Absolutely.
He's covering the shooter in your hometown.
My second hometown.
Do you think we need to go down and cover that in Crack News tomorrow?
I wish I was more of a leader.
Well, I would love to go cover it, but unless I get dropped off there somehow on a secret way tomorrow, I have no way to get there. Maybe, maybe not. I've got one idea for Thursday that I might could get down there to cover the shooter in London and hook up with JLR because he needs the mayor.
He needs the mayor.
I literally rode that mountain learning a four-wheeler, learning how to drive a standard shift truck. I did it all right there where the shooting was at. And JLR is got fantastic coverage on the ground right now in London.
JLR needs the mayor.
But JLR is not from London, and that's my second hometown, and the mayor needs to be down there. So,
I agree.
if I go live, we need to figure out tonight, is the channel going to sponsor the trip? What's up, John Doe? On both channels. So, today, if I had not had to come back from London, unfortunately, I would have had been boots on the ground. I would have been able to drive. I would have been able to do whatever the fuck I needed to do down there to cover this non-stop. I would be so tired right now. I would have been covering that shit, still interviewing people, anything I could get coverage out of this shooting in London. Hey, it's a fucked up tragedy. The dude's not been caught. I need to cover it.
Yeah,
you should go live on Sub Up or Oil Up on the phone. Instead of 2 lives on the main.
I believe that he is not there, Buttercup. I do not believe he's there. YouTube bots thinks his mom's got him up in the woods. But me personally, he may be, the shooter's definitely inside of a mode of smartness. Because the shooter got out of there right away, guys. I mean, think about it. He has got in a vehicle right during the chaos and bounced.
They found his vehicle.
I know. He got in another vehicle. Crimes with Bobby, the YouTube channel, said he gave me the best point of all. There was no footprints. Pull up. I could pull it up, or you could pull it up, Murder. Pull up a map of exit 49 or where the shooting happened or something. I mean, like, he was hanging off the ledge of a mountain. I know right where he was at, and he was spraying the interstate both ways. So, during the...
He did leave a letter saying that he was going to kill himself. He might be faking all that, you know? Just leaving journals. Excellent point.
I know. I don't know, sidekick, but we're parting ways with the coverage of Ernie Shell. He does have court on October the 3rd somehow now. Or at least the coverage of Ernie has went to the bottom bare minimum. From here on out, it's interviews, it's pranks, it's fun, it's addiction recovery. Mayor walks back to the old shit. No more Ernie, no more drama. I'll take you for a field trip in a few minutes. Round we go.
What kind of map do you want, Brad?
A map of exit 49 on I-75, or
So like right here?
pictures of the shooting or something. Zoom in on it.
Wait, no, that's not it.
Google 49ers gas station I-75 exit 49. So if you want to go over and look at the map of where the shooting happened, I'm going to explain to you why I need to be there. We're pulling the map up on the other live of Crack 40 TV. I just used this one to plug that one. So jump on over to the other stream. And Sean Puff Daddy Combs has been arrested in New York City at the NYC Hyatt by the Homeland Security. He has court in the morning, and the indictment will be unsealed, baby. So here we go. Here we go. This is it. All right. So this is the north. Right here's right there's where he was hanging off a goddamn ledge and shooting at people. Right there. So zoom in and find the cell towers approximately right there. And then you can blip. There's several trails off there. So like I literally learned. Zoom on in. Yeah, right there. That's where his truck was at. Look where he can go from there.
Oh, wow.
Zoom out either way. Zoom out bigger. Boom, boom.
We do have a great point, Crack.
Now, I wrote this, John Doe. Listen, I wrote this. I'll explain more in a minute. Zoom on back to the southwest. Follow the road, which used to just be a four-wheeler road. In 99 through 2002, when I rode there's several trails that you can break off. Look how thick the terrain is. Look how thick this shit is.
Wow.
I have rode this shit. I could ride this. Me and my brother, my papa Don, my cousin Donkey could ride this with our eyes blindfolded. And look at how many places. Not being funny, he could find a moat in a cave anywhere. The caves, the terrain. Now look at that.
Look how thick it gets. You can't even see it.
No, you
Wait,
can't.
hold on, Crack. You're telling me there's moats here?
There's moats in there. There's ponds.
I wonder if they're even checking in these moats.
Buddy, they're trying, but like they're saying, it's so thick, it's like a jungle. Sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep it going
That's
under.
crazy.
Now, okay. So from there, now look, what if he had? They said there's no footprints. Go over towards the bypass murder. Now he was right here, approximately right here shooting. Right. You can't see where I'm pointing. Oh, y'all can't. Take your mouse up to the edge of that mountain up there where the interstate is, murder. Right where you're at. On that side. Go north. Go left. No, go straight up. Oh, my bad. No, the other way. That's 25. Go way back down the screen to the other side, to the top. From the cell tower, go dip straight out to the top of the screen to the interstate.
That's unbelievable.
Right there. Now scoot back just to the real dark terrain on the side of the interstate. Right there. Now zoom on in a little bit more. You see that truck or whatever that is? He was shooting somewhere on the ledge, somewhere right there, just a hair bit back from that truck. Maybe about where where the white lines are, the white arrows. He was about right down just a hair, right through the about 4 or 5 arrows up's where he was shooting at.
Oh, wow.
Now there's ledges there. There's levels of ledges.
Oh, there's a trail right here.
Yeah.
Look,
So he's hit that and got back up there and blipped up to the. He's had somebody either right there waiting for him because they say there's no footprints. So he had to get. So but they said he left shit in the truck. Did he leave it there beforehand? Did he chicken out and not take all 1,000 rounds? Did he just take one clip and let it loose and run back? He had somebody waiting for him. Or somehow, when the interstate got locked up and froze up, he's jumped in a car during all the chaos and took off. He's carjacked somebody. If he didn't have somebody waiting on him, he's took off in a car. I do not think this guy's made it all the way through the mountains because I've rode the motherfuckers. I've
hey,
rode
Crack, is there any word of ship bags being busted on the ground?
several shit bags have been cleansed. Few's been busted. Word is a lot of them in the Laurel County area, including Officer Walker, uh, have not been
Well, great
busted.
for those ship
They have
bags.
not been busted. None of the police. The not Walker. Congratulations to Officer Roberts. I'm sorry, not Walker. Roberts, the one that arrested my mother. He's a great officer. He was the first policeman on scene of the shooting, from what I've read in the news or what I've heard on the news. And the
What
little
do you
young
think?
dude is a great officer, and he was first one on site somewhere southbound. I don't know where. I think he was down on the other exit, like way down on the yeah, way down this way. I think he was about right where you was just at. Go back up some. I think the first victim pulled over on up the interstate closer to the shooting, probably about right beside that dirt ramp. Right, probably about right through there, approximately on the bypass. That's where Officer Roberts was the first one to respond to the victims of the first victim, and he took care of them and held shit down and locked the interstate down and everything.
Hats off to him. Hats off to Officer Robinson.
Absolutely,
What do you
absolutely.
think that? What do you think the people in this war zone paintball were doing?
Buddy just doing. I know what they was doing in the gas stations, playing fucking poker machines. The information. This was an exclusive information inside of a Moat Society tip I got. This has nothing to do with the shooting, but the gas stations are full of poker machines and meth heads. On Larry Hoover, I did get that exclusive information. So if you look right here, every Saturday morning, every fucking time we could in the 99 to 2002, me and my papa and my brother got up and we rode four wheelers up in here every weekend. I mean, we'd be at 7 in the morning or earlier and be back home at 1 in the morning and get up and go again. And I rode this shit until when the National Forest took it over, we couldn't ride it no more. That's called Cromer's Ridge. And this dude's from Corbin. That's fucking 25 minutes from 20 minutes from there. Used to all that stuff for below the paintball that wasn't there. All that stuff down here where the big old dick is drought in the grass. All that shit wasn't there. That used to be mountain you could ride in too.
Crack, this is why we need you on the ground tomorrow.
I need to be on the ground down there covering this.
Absolutely.
JLR's
Right.
down there covering it. And he said if any locals want to come out and help and got information and could help and this and that, come help.
And there's no one better for the job other than Crack 40 TV. You know that?
The
I,
mayor himself.
I
The
agree.
mayor.
I agree. I do believe Joseph Couch got the fuck out of Dodge. Either if he didn't get slick out on the interstate, he had somebody in a side by side ATV waiting on him, and I suspect that it was a former military buddy that's flipped out with PTSD like him. No disrespect. I know a lot of my buddies that would ride with their friends like that. That's why I believe that. I guarantee you, if Aaron Noble was still alive and Butch Wynn did that, and them army buddies like they was, I guarantee you that they would hide out each other, protect each other.
Has
Now,
everyone consumed some cannabis?
I believe I see a moat, a mountain moat. What's
Yeah,
up,
I drove it
TMH? How far am I right now, Tim? I'm about how far am I away from right there? I am approximately 80 minutes, maybe 70. I just have no vehicle. I'm wanting to go cover it tomorrow when I get done doing what I got to do with my grandmother. I want to cover it. I want to be on foot covering it. But I mean,
I
click
agree.
on this link and jump over to the other channel to see the maps and shit better. You can pull it off that map and show something else for a minute. Pull up Puff Daddy and
We need
other news in the
Track
world.
40 TV members to help support this trip tomorrow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We need
So they asked to
members.
please help us tomorrow. It'd be appreciated.
Crack 40 TV is dead serious. Going to try to go link up with JLR whether he likes it or not.
Let's
That's
get him
what
there.
I'm. That's the whole point of the trip. Hey, you. That's the whole point of doing it. I don't know how I'd get all the way back to Harlan, but I would hope I would be able to stay for a day or two and cover it nonstop. Just going through the comments. Click this link, Murder Mint and the manager. Murder Moat Dump. Jump over to the other stream. We got 15 watching on each stream. Please hit a like, support the channel, donate or masturbate, or both. And Sean Puff Daddy Combs will face federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges. U.S. Attorney Damon Williams said the indictment would be unsealed in the morning, and federal prosecutors, in parentheses, here it comes, will have more to say at that time. So, NBC
What's
News.
racketeering?
Racketeering is a RICO. That means you got at least three or more people doing criminal organization. Like that means that I've got you, John Doe, Buttercup, hey you, and round we go. You guys are all selling for me, but like they go to you for this, and then they go to John Doe for that. But they're selling boys and girls. They're selling underage kids in this case. So that would be like me pimping out kids to you and Jimbo buying, I mean, John Doe buying them and 12-year-olds here and 12, you know what I mean? Same thing.
Yeah.
Yes, federal means over state lines, absolutely. That means he's been getting them from out of state. For a sex induced by force, fraud, or coercion. Uh, Cassie, in the November lawsuit, Cassie alleged years of abuse, including beatings and rape. Her suit also alleged Combs engaged in sex trafficking by requiring her to engage in forced action, sexual acts in multiple jurisdictions, and engaged in harboring transportation of plaintiff for purposes of sex induced by force, fraud, or coercion. So basically, he was making fucking Cassie just because he had wood and had a weird fetish. He's making this bitch go to Jamaica and fuck these Austins, go to goddamn Cuba and fuck all these Cubans while he beat off. That's what he like to do is beat off and watch. I've seen so many interviews. I'm not being funny. I'm just saying it in my words. Diddy liked to get high on that Tootsie that he had, that pink cocaine and ketamine mixed together and pink food coloring. He'd get them numbed up on that shit and fuck them, get and get them blacked out and they'll fuck. Or that pass out and he could have all the
We
fucking
got a clip, Brad.
clip it up, Playboy.
Breaking news this evening. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in Manhattan after a grand jury indicted him. Multiple sources are telling ABC News. We're told that federal agents with Homeland Security took him into custody. The singer and producer has been facing scrutiny since his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, accused him of sex trafficking and years of abuse in a 2023 lawsuit. Most recently, he was accused of years of psychological and physical abuse in a lawsuit filed by singer Don Richard just last week. Diddy's lawyer released a statement saying, in part, "We are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. He is an imperfect person, but not a criminal. He looks forward to clearing his name in court." As for the pending lawsuits, Diddy has denied wrongdoing, and his legal team has said they plan to fight them in court. Do you have breaking news this
Do you hear that?
Fuck Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a crew. If you want to be down with Bad Boy, then fuck you too. Quote Tupac. Fuck Sean John Fashion Line. Fuck Biggie. If Biggie was doing the shit, fuck you and your dead ass. Is this supposed to come out about Biggie too, I reckon?
I think one of them got sickle cell or something.
Repeat that, Weatherman Doe.
I think one of them got sickle cell.
At the lawsuit, Don Richard, who was also a member of the group Danity Kane, accuses Diddy of terrorizing and sexually abusing her. She also claims she witnessed Diddy brutally beating his ex-girlfriend, Cassie. Joining us now to discuss is ABC News contributor and attorney Brian Buckmeyer, as well as our friend ABC News contributor
Buckmeyer, what a name.
Mike Muse. Good to see you guys. So, Brian, we'll start with you. Don Richard was a contestant in Diddy's Making the Band show. So, can you walk us through her allegations?
Absolutely, how
Her
you.
allegations almost into two categories. One involving her work as a composer and as a musician. You're getting the breach of contract, the unjust enrichment, the copyright infringement. But the other more salacious allegations go into the second category that involves abuse, sexual assault, and false
If you're on the
impersonation.
iPhone
Allegations that
stream,
not
jump
only
over
has
to
she
the
witnessed some of
other
most
stream of panels. I was telling the iPhone crew, if you jump on over to the live with the panel, if y'all want to continue on Murder Moat.
horrible allegations against Cassie, but also that she was subjected to her own sexual abuse by, for example, when she was in a changing room naked with another woman helping her get costume changes for events, that Sean Combs would allegedly come in and grope her on the buttocks and breast area and touch her in inappropriate ways where she tried to shoot him away. And on the occasion when she was put into a vehicle with no door, no locks on the inside, and the only way she can get out was by calling her father from Baltimore when she was in New York, and he had to drive up and basically rescue her from this. All these allegations surrounding her time with Sean Combs throughout her performances and also her work with him.
And Diddy's lawyer has released a statement saying, in part, Mr. Combs is shocked and disappointed by this lawsuit. In an attempt to rewrite history, Don Richard has now manufactured a series of false claims, all in the hopes of trying to get a payday, conveniently timed to coincide with her album release and press tour. It's unfortunate that Ms. Richard has cast their 20-year friendship aside to try and get money from him, but Mr. Combs is confidently standing on truth and looks forward to proving that in court. Mike, how is the music world responding to this?
Shaking like a
The music world
motherfucker.
is responding
They
in a
scared.
way that is no longer a shock, right? I think the music world is really beginning to see all the acts that Sean Combs has done into the full light of what it is. I think people are continuously disappointed
I know
in
that's
what they
right,
are hearing
Monica.
and seeing, but are no longer surprised or shocked at this. I think the music industry is very thankful and
This is a
supporting
wonderful
great women
night.
who are coming out in full support of these women who have the courage to come forward.
And Brian, Diddy faces earlier lawsuits alleging sexual assault and sex trafficking, which he has denied, by the way. But we all remember that surveillance video that was released earlier this year. That
He
appears
beat that
showed
poor
Diddy
girl
attacking
so
his then
sadly.
girlfriend Cassie, who sued him for rape
I mean,
and
he
abuse. They
whooped
settled
up on
privately,
her.
but what does this new lawsuit mean for his legal troubles?
Unlikely her statements are going to affect that civil case. But we do know, based on the raid of 2 of his homes, that there is a federal investigation. And so as I'm reading the allegations here, both as to Cassie and to Richard herself,
Boy,
I
was
think that the feds are looking at
sleeping.
this as, this is another potential witness.
You
These
got
are
that
ways that
right,
need to follow through.
TMH.
She's either going to corroborate some of the evidence that Cassie probably already presented them in interviews or potential grand jury, as we might suggest might be happening, but also for herself. And so I think we might see Richard in a future investigation, maybe in a grand jury, as we're seeing an investigation continue against Sean Combs.
These allegations are strong and very serious. ABC News contributor Mike News.
He's gonna rat on everybody, everybody, everybody.
Also, maybe there's, he's only going to be, his hearing is supposed to be in the morning, so it's just hours away.
If we still got the Diddy emoji, just drop it. Justice for Diddy's victims. Justice for Tupac. Justice for the notorious Big. If Biggie's innocent. Where it is, Biggie liked them too, young too.
Yeah, Biggie sucked his wiener.
I believe you might be right about that, for real.
And who walked in the room? Crack. Faith said that Christopher White was sucking Sean P. Diddy Combs' dick.
I think this is it. The apartheid. I have it on map here.
I mean, if Faith said it, I got faith in it.
Let's see what this is, Brady.
Diddy Combs was accused in a lawsuit Thursday of subjecting R&B singer Cassie to a years-long relationship that included beatings and rape. Cassie, whose legal name is Cassandra Ventura,
Damn, she's sexy.
On Larry.
alleged in the suit that Combs brought her into his fast-paced and drug-fueled lifestyle not long after she met him and signed to his label when she was 19 and he was 37 in 2005. Combs' attorney denied the allegation.
She was 19.
Yup.
Ventura said after years in silence and darkness, she is ready to tell her story. Sean Diddy Combs was accused in a lawsuit that
we off the grave.
She don't want my love, I guess I gotta move on. Hey, oh yeah.
By midnight.
We off the grave.
I like smack Combs right in the mouth.
We can do this. Shout out to all the fathers. That's my baby boy, no baby. That's my baby boy. I'm still standing taller than I ever been.
Oh, Larry.
Feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
When I take my family to Japan, this customer called 911.
I'm still standing.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, Larry.
We just going to do the whole. What's up, y'all? Coming here live from London.
I don't know if we should show the video of him whooping that girl. It's so brutal. When he whooped Cassie in the hotel, it's so brutal. I don't know if we should show that. But, I mean, he beats her ass. Piece of shit.
Yeah, he is.
Finally, Monica Williams. Finally.
Yes,
I've been wanting him to get his since Tupac got killed in '96. And that's on Larry Hoover. That's on Tupac. And finally, his pedophile's getting what he deserves. If he don't hang himself, they'll shank him to death. They'll shank him. I'm trying to figure it's on telling once he goes fed where he'll go. Realm ago had a good question. She asked where he was at, like Brooklyn detention or something. Where's that question at? That comment. Somewhere. Trying to find it. Well, anyway. Ramley Go had a good comment somewhere about him being a Brooklyn Federal or something. Can somebody Google and find out where he's at? We just said it, but I'm trying to figure out where he'll go next. Because Federal Federal might not be Rikers.
Can we call him where he's at?
Oh, yeah.
Let's call him. We need to get this information first out to the public here. Mr. Crack, the mayor.
Stay tuned to Crack 40 TV as we call New York City and bombard them with media questions, because this is a Bucket News channel. This is not a Ernie Shell channel. It is a news channel. It's information inside of a moat society. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, just because I don't never say that.
Fuck Ernie, since I don't ever say that.
And,
Is he in the jail, you think? The Manhattan jail?
why am I here? Maybe. Why am I here? He's not going. I don't think he'll get no club fed. He's got enough money to get club fed, which is lovely.
I wonder who's going to go get his Boston cream pie. He's going to fucking make somebody go get him a fucking New York cream pie or whatever it was.
Ray, do you think this is it right here?
I can't see good enough. Let me blow it up here.
Ask the
Here,
chat.
I could blow it up for you.
Ask the chat. Who remembers making the band and what kind of pie did P. Diddy make them go get?
A cheesecake, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
I believe it's actually a cheesecake.
But
You think it's right here, Brad?
Round we go probably says so, because she picked somebody up from there. And it's a shit pit with no yard. Well, good for Diddy. We got to go in and charge it.
I wonder who's going to get Diddy's cheesecake.
Wonder who's going to get his shit bag first. Because I tell you one thing.
He likes ice cream.
Well, he's going to be fucking.
Well, I'm sorry.
He's going to be licking cum up off the floor.
Somebody's going to meat meal him.
He's going to be getting meat milk to death. He's going to be licking his own cum up out of the shower. He's going to be licking his own exploded shit bag up out of the shower. And if you think I'm being gross, I can't help it, because I'm just telling you the truth. He abused J-Lo. It's a high-rise house. It's both male and female on different floors. So that's probably where Diddy's at. I would imagine he's in a suicide holding cell, or he's in a real nice cell if he's cooperating, and obviously he is, because he was in New York in anticipation of the charges. And he volunteered more information, something TMZ reported. All his assets could possibly go to the victims, because he will end up broke. On Larry Hoover, he will end up broke.
Yeah, but they got to locate all of his cash in all the different countries. Because, he buys them hella property and shit where it's cheap.
You ain't lying. He's got property. He's got islands. I mean, hell, he backing on his own country on them islands, I mean, moats and goats.
Why don't you just go lay low in Cuba in his mansion or something? Right. Where they don't fuck with the U.S.
I would have been bounced.
I would have too.
Because the countries that don't fuck with the U.S., they won't let them come search.
Right. They don't indict, yes. You're correct.
Wow, somebody said, tell Troy something. It's Emma Mulkey. She's about my kid's age. She's about 22, 23. Hot little motherfucker. She says, someone tell Troy Gilbert he's real shitty for blocking me when I just told him Have my aunt call me considering the shape she was in laying outside his
Let me
house.
just see if I have any updates here. Last thing, let me just see.
Troy Gilbert's a piece of shit. If Margaret Shaw was in here, she could tell you he's a fucking rat, child molester, no good. He went to prison, went to Marion Adjustment, big old prison. He had a lick for like 200 grand. He had all kinds of boys on him down there. Somehow I'm echoing. Hey, he had boys laying all over him, sucking his dick, buying on PlayStation, passing Oxy 20s out. Rest in peace, Justin Muncie, who told me all about that.
By the way, the New York Times says
If you're on the iPhone, jump on over to the other stream, Monica Williams, whoever's on this one. I'm going to have to use this one to call New York City. So it's Crack 40 TV, sub up or cunt up. I love y'all. Come over to the other stream. We're live on 2 streams.